Hello, Namaste. How are you? Myself. My name is Chandani, like the moonlight. I know it is daytime and you are not able to see the moon yet, but this is why I showed up literally on your doorstep. So, me and my sister Rajani. No, please do not close the door on me, sir, please. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I mean, I am, but not literally selling it. Please listen to me one time. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous and I was practicing my speech. Yeah, it's okay. Well, so me and my sister Rajani, yeah, we have this new store opening, and yeah, it is a very small store, and no, well, it is not really groceries, it is a little bit of everything. And I brought you some things, and I just know it can be very difficult sometimes to get out of bed and go to the store. So we're trying to, connect with the clientele in the neighborhood and see what the people like. So maybe, I can pay you a home visit. No, sir, it is not targeted at you. I mean, I know your name. I know you've been living here for the past 7 years and you drive the blue sedan. I know you also have the white Maruti car, don't you? I know. My mother used to always joke and say, Chandani, when you grow up, you should become a detective. But my grandma, she always said I should become an actress and go into Bollywood. I mean, look at me. What don't I have? Everything. So, I know sometimes, people mistake me for Kareena Kapoor. Anyway, yeah, my sister, she actually, long story, but she has a lot of facial hair issues. Some of the women do, nothing bad about it, right? And she used underarm hair removal cream on her face, and so that somehow became really patchy. Yeah, so she has dark patches now on her face. So yeah, and so basically what happens is that I said, well, she also agrees that I am the better face to approach people and do business. Yeah, okay, so I am excited, and sir, thank you so much for even listening to me. I have been going from door to door. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, just between you and me, I do not go to Mrs. Mangesh home. I stay away from those aunties. They are such a siapa, so much trouble, it is impossible to talk to them. Yeah, I think they just look at me and they get intimidated or something like that. Anyway, let's stick to the subject. By the way, so what cologne are you wearing? Because you smell so wonderful. Really? Okay, oh my god. Because I was afraid you might say it's the Dior Sauvage. Every man, literally every second man I meet, uses the same perfume. And I'm so tired of it. I mean, look at it. The last person's home I went to, he was a very handsome gentleman, but oh my god, the moment he opened his door, all I could smell was the smell of, garlic. When you do the tadka, the frying of garlic and cumin seeds, people always think it's curry for sometimes because they're just uneducated and they don't know. Actually, it's that smell. Yeah, I can just not get it out of my sari. Do you know how expensive my sari is? Yeah, well, it's from my favorite designer, Sabyasachi. Thank you. So, speaking of cologne, sir, I am very sure you have a lot of personal hygiene, but I have some products and I think they might really interest you. Yeah. Okay. Alright, please do not get offended, okay? Yeah, because some of the products, they are more for self-improvement and self-development, and yeah, our store is different, I'm telling you this. Yeah, हमारा store सबको टक्कर दे के रखेगा. हाँ. Sorry, I keep forgetting your Hindi is not that good. What I said is, our store is going to be the best, and pretty much everybody is going to go out of business. Yeah. Okay. So don't get scared, okay? Because I'm going to show you some Arabic looking alphabets, and I know people just get scared because, for obvious reasons. So, have you heard of this one before? It says Shahi Supari. It is actually in Urdu. Don't worry, I got it in English for you as well. Hi Rama. Of course, I'm gonna show you the English version too. I don't want you to think I'm giving you a love potion. So, let me tell you what it says. Mouth freshener. And you see this small detail. This is a group of people taking a bride from the old days at a wedding, and that just tells you that it is something very historical. A lot of people actually do not know about it, and I use it actually almost every day. Yes, it is something to eat. Yes, it is. So let me show you, okay? I brought my bowl because if I like somebody, I just give it to them, the whole of it. But for you, I'm just gonna give you a sneak peek, okay? Look at this. Yes. So, really, it is not ringing a bell in your head. I'm really surprised. But don't worry, I can teach you things, and you can teach me things. Alright, so let's begin with the one in the red packet, okay? Alright. These here. Right, so these come in a little packet and they have a very cute little sound. Right, so this is the Shahi Supari, also known as Shahi Deluxe. And then you have this one. It says elaichi. Elaichi means cardamom. And this one is Shahi Meva. So this one is the English version of it, and you can see in the picture to get an idea. So let me educate you, sir. These are actually mouth fresheners. And so back in the day, when we used to have, kings and queens and prince and princesses, and I am so sure I was a princess in my past life, by the way. So there was some queen, and they used to have people that used to bring them presents and make them happy with tricks and magic and whatnot. And there was one person, and he was Hakim, a person that works with herbs and does remedies and gives you potions and medications and things like that, made out of homeopathic stuff, like natural organic things. And that one person, he met the queen, whoever it was, but we know for sure that whoever it was had a really, really stinky breath. So in a very sneaky, polite way, he said, "My queen, I have something for you. Malika Alia, मैं आपके लिए कुछ लेकर आया हूँ." So he said, "Eat this after every meal and you will have the most beautiful smelling breath out of all." So he gave her this little potion, and it is basically a mixture out of fennel seeds. Sometimes I believe it is a nut called betel nut known as supari, and sometimes the fennel seeds are covered into like small colorful pastel colored sugar coatings and pieces of date, cardamom, rose petals, so there are a lot of varieties. So yeah, on pieces of coconut also. So these are really good to have. I always keep them in my home and in my store. So if you want one, I can give you one for free. Okay, sure. All right. Well, it is always funny, if I meet somebody who is a white person, a non-Indian person, they're very hesitant to try it. But after trying it, they've told me that it lasts longer than a chewing gum, and it really gives you the good smell, the nice breath you really want. Yeah. Okay. So let's not waste any time, please, because I have to go to my next client also. Yeah. Of course, if I like somebody, it doesn't matter. I really know how to keep business and love affairs separately. Do not worry. But it is a funny thing, because every time I meet a non-Indian person, somebody who's not Indian, I give them this treat and they are like, "Oh my god, it lasts so much longer than a chewing gum." It is so funny. But yeah, it is also like I think it's very unique. A lot of Indian people are also surprised that in this day and age, a pretty educated, good looking girl like me is taking those. But anyway, let us not waste any more time. Yeah, no, because I have to go to Mr. Kulkarni's home as well. Yeah, and I know for sure he's gonna buy something. At least I tried to make money. Anyway, so this right here, it's very precious. It's so good for your health. You drink water or milk, anything, right? Try to drink it in a cup of copper, or have copperware, kitchenware. But most of the time it is a very expensive material for people to afford and use on a daily basis. So I really suggest starting out with a glass of copper. Yeah, It is really good, and do not worry, it is not very expensive. I do not remember the prices because I do not like numbers, but I have yeah, I have a booklet there, so yeah, so you can have a look and then see the prices and everything. But okay, so if you like something, you tell me and I'm gonna put it aside. Okay, all right, so that is that. And then I'm not sure if you're religious or not, but just out of respect and out of devotion, from a Hindu to a Hindu, Lord Hanuman, he is the destroyer of all evil. So I really like this one, and it has like a glue stick strip you can do, and you can keep this one in your car or anywhere you like. So it is a very beautiful one. Okay, you like? Okay. And I'm sorry, it is just a lot of random items, huh? Lifebuoy soap. You remember Lifebuoy from India? That is the soap we all grew up with. And you wanna smell it? Yes. I mean, it's a lemon smell. It's antibacterial, and it is like, every day I wash my hands and I think about it and I'm like, oh my god, it reminds me of back home. So that is very lovely. Yeah. Anything special you're interested in? Okay. Something to drink. Oh my god. Well, it is let's see. Okay, well, I did bring something. My sister loves these. And do you like to drink tea? Okay, look at these. This is from the brand Girnar, and this is masala chai, masala tea, so you can see the ingredients. Yeah, right. So it is ginger, cardamom, cinnamon, and cloves. And the easy part is, there is a lot of ways to actually make masala tea, and we Indians, we live and die for it. We love masala chai. So it is like a base of black tea with all spices, and you can make it at home as well. But who has time for it? I don't have time for it. I just wake up in the morning and I put on my most beautiful sari, put on my makeup and my bindi and make sure my earrings are matching and everything, and then I just get out of the house. Yeah. So I don't have the time for it. So this is how it comes in. These are like the little pouches. You just cut it open, put the powder into the cup. Yeah, and after that you just add like hot water, mix it, and that's it. If you want it stronger, you just add like 2. Yeah. Sorry, what? I smile like Kareena Kapoor. Oh my god. So you're making me blush now. Well, you're making me more comfortable, to be honest. Yeah, I keep adjusting my sari all this time because it's like, yeah, it's a little unsettling, but yeah, I try to look glamorous, yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not sure if you have a lady in your life, but I'm asking because I brought this. Look at that. It's so pretty, isn't it? You're single, so ready to mingle? Oh, no, I'm just asking, okay? Yeah, do not get any ideas. But basically, if you marry someone, or even if not, right, if you go to a function, you just put it in your hair like this, and I think it's beautiful. It is so pretty. isn't it? Yeah. So, for that reason, I just brought it, and um, there is no need for you because you don't have a lady, but you can still buy it and you can gift it to me, can you not? Men these days just don't have any idea. No, I'm not getting offended. So, for perfumes, I have one. Yeah, well, thank you so much. Yeah, well, our store is about health items and unique stuff, right? So, the stuff we are going to have in our store, nobody else is going to have. Look at this. You see the color is yellow? Yeah, because it is pure. It doesn't contain alcohol, so it is a very strong, pure of a perfume, and it is a French one. Okay, it is called this specific one is called Candeli. It is from the French makers Maison Louis Marie. I practiced that so many times, but I hope I sound attractive saying that. They're French. So yeah, this one is going to be a little bit on the pricier end. Yeah, see, we have to always lock these up because sometimes we have like those aunties coming. Yeah, obviously they cannot afford it, they have no reason to even buy these, but they just open it shamelessly. Yeah, and then they just rub it in between of their thick dark necklines, neck wrinkles. So it is very gross, disgusting. So we just lock these up. Yeah, sorry, sir. You were saying what? If I am single, good question. Well, I always say it depends. It depends who's asking. I don't like to belong to anyone. I'm a free spirit, but I'm also a lot to handle. Yeah, we will see, sir. I mean, I know where you live, but you haven't yet made me an offer I cannot deny. I would love to stay and pay you another home visit because we get items imported from India all the time. Yeah. So, I see you have a taste for good clothing. You're a very dapper gentleman. So, maybe you would like this. It's a brooch. How elegant. No, that is not true. Men can also wear brooches. Sometimes people think like, oh, if you as a male use a brooch, you are gay. But that is not true. That just means you have style. I am also wearing a crocodile brooch on my sari. Yeah, life is all about the little accessories, isn't it? So, sir, even if you were married, I would have not really taken that into consideration. I mean, I can be your accessory on the side, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry, but it is so hard to really resist a good looking man. Yeah. Okay, so I have a special one, and yeah, this is a shivling. A shivling is from Lord Shiva, we pray to, and there was recently Mahashivratri. So yeah, this is the yoni and the Shiva praying idol, and these three are depictions of snakes. So they're watching over it, and they're associated with Shiva. When you say Shiva, Shiva has a snake wrapped around his neck. So it is a very, very beautiful, obviously, but it is on the pricier end because this is made of real black tourmaline stone. Yeah, and yeah, of course we have bigger ones too, but those are at the store. And you can make offerings to these, with milk. Traditionally with milk they just pour it on it, or fruits and flowers, and scent of incense, and it is lovely. Yeah, thank you. Well, see, my sister does not have a good taste. She really doesn't. So she takes me with her, and I like to go because I have an eye for aesthetics. And every time I go, I'm like, I'm gonna pick out that and that and that because I know the people are gonna like it. So, by the way, where did you grow up, sir? Okay. Well, I'm asking because this product right here, sometimes it is available in the Western stores also. If not, you can most likely order it. This one. Ever heard of it? This is Horlicks. Horlicks is like Ovaltine, Ovomaltine, or Milo. It is like a malt drink. I have gluten intolerance, but I still drink it because it is just so delicious, right? So original malt, and it says it has a lot of vitamins and nutrients, and I mean, look at the list, it is full of it. But that is not the reason why I take it, right? I take it because it is just so delicious, and all you have to do is add like 3 or 4 teaspoons of Horlick in a cup, and then you add hot milk or water. So yeah, it is delicious, right? It is like made of malt. So some people like the flavor. I love it. So, and the name is so funny. Yeah, Horlicks. Yeah, like Horlickara. Horlickara. It's like Punjabi, lick more. I know it's not Punjabi. This company is not Punjabi, but it is a play on words. Yeah. Okay. So that is for sure a very good one, and it has been actually a very good selling point. I'm very proud of myself. What? Oh, yes, we will have some homemade food also, but so if you want, I can like arrange some time with you privately and make some samosas and some jalebi and some biryani and some parathe. Yeah, and I would just love to, pay you a home visit because I'm sure you're so busy. Yeah, so I don't mind. I know you have a very busy schedule. I can tell. And a man should never have to worry about it. I think it's a woman's job to take care of a man, make him happy and please him, and make his life easier. So yeah, I would love to, pay you a visit and private after my shop closes, so I have more time on hand, and I would love to bring you those delicious foods in person because they're going to be more, fresh.